Hi guys, today I'm going to be making beer brats. It's super simple and it's not a complicated recipe, so I thought I'd just show something more realistic and tangible for people who just don't really care to cook such complicated recipes. So first you're going to cut half an onion. You don't need the other half. I mean, you can if you have a bigger amount of brats you're making, but this is just to add some flavor to the beer and also to garnish on top of your bratwurst. So go ahead and make sure to cut it. I'm trying to cut more properly. And then go ahead and chop it up finely. Obviously, even pieces are better. Sometimes it's difficult to do, but go ahead and chop it up nice and fine so they can cook really easily and are easy to put on top of your broth. Next, make sure to heat up your pan first before you add the oil. And I remember this time why you should do that, because you don't want the oil to pop and sizzle. You don't want to get it too hot because it'll burn your food really quickly. Because oil heats up fast. Because we literally put the oil on and then it was already hot and ready to go, so it heats up really fast. So add a little bit of salt. My husband's helping me cook. Add a little bit of pepper, and then I like to add a little bit of red pepper. I think it gives it a nice flavor. And mind you, this goes throughout the beer, so even though it looks like I may have added a little bit too much seasoning, in the end it turned out great. And it adds a little bit more flavor to the bratwursts as well. So go ahead and let that cook till it's caramelized. Like so. And then we are going to add 1 can of beer or more, depending on how many bratwurst you're making. We're only making 3. We can honestly have made 4, but if you're making 5, 6, 7, maybe 2 cans of beer and a whole onion, but that's up to you. So 1 can of beer, and you want to go ahead and mix that around. Okay, and go ahead and put the brats on there. So we have our 3 little cute brats, and we're going to put the lid on. We're going to let smoke in there, kind of cook through the brats. So you're going to flip it. You see that starting to cook. And we're going to actually put our brats on the grill to help cook it through a little bit more and sear it a little bit. We have an indoor grill, so it is not the same as a regular grill. It does not have that smokiness. It does not grill it as well, but it's still really nice and a great addition to make a recipe. That was my cat. I don't know if you heard that loud ass noise, but that was my cat. Okay, so go ahead and put the brats on the grill. We put up to 400. We weren't sure whether we wanted to sear it or not. This is our second time using it, so we're still a little tentative on it. While that's happening, go ahead and drain your onions, because we don't want all that extra beer. My gosh, my cat. Okay, I have to close the door. All right. Yeah, so go ahead and scrape all the onions out. We don't want all that extra beer. We just want the onions to put on top of the brats. Yeah, scoop them up. Scoop it up. There it goes. Looks good. There's the onions. I think those look pretty good to me. Nice and caramelized. The beers definitely add flavor to them. And go ahead and put that to the side till it's time. So as you can see, the brats are starting to cook. They're already slightly cooked on one side. So yeah, the charring isn't like a regular grill, but it is kind of a nice texture to have. I think those look pretty good. So I like to add the caramelized onions on top of my little brat. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you guys don't want to do that, but whenever. And then you can add ketchup if you want, barbecue sauce, strangely, if you want. I'm just gonna add Dijon mustard. I do a really sloppy job of putting it on, but guess what? I don't give a shiz. It's about that flavor. It won't come out. Yeah. Hold on one sec. All right. Eat out. There it goes. It was super good. So super easy recipe I would recommend making. Thanks for watching.